should the Dolphins sign DJ Fluker? I am Will Scott. Welcome in to Dolphins Today by Chat Sports. The former first-round pick is making headlines as he is attempting an NFL comeback. He has not played in the league in 3 years, but he has gotten himself back into shape. Take a look at this transformation. So this picture on the left was with the Seahawks in the preseason 2 years ago. The picture on the right is him before his pro day yesterday. So a very impressive transformation from DJ Fluker, who a lot of us Dolphins fans are familiar with because he did sign with the Dolphins prior to the 2021 season, but was released after a knee injury. First-round pick out of Alabama 10 years ago. He is now 32 years old and has not played in an NFL game since 2020. But he's created a lot of buzz on Twitter this week, had a very impressive pro day at Alabama yesterday, and there is some talk that maybe reuniting with the Dolphins is not out of the picture here. Dolphins Twitter has been talking about it, and now we're talking about it here on Dolphins Today. And that's why you should subscribe, because whenever there's Dolphins news or rumors out there, we're going to break it down. Hit that subscribe button below and turn on your notifications so you know when we put out a video. And guess who was in attendance at DJ Fluker's pro day yesterday? Dolphins head coach Mike McDaniel and Dolphins general manager Chris Grier. And I encourage y'all to look up the videos of that pro day yesterday. We can't show it here because of copyright reasons, but he put on a show at Alabama's pro day. Very impressive performance from DJ Fluker. And so I tweeted out yesterday that me and King of Finland were going to talk, or I should say speak this into existence. DJ Fluker to Miami because he's been talking about it. I've been talking about it. I've tweeted a couple times that DJ Fluker's a Dolphin. And so DJ responded to my tweet saying, "That's fact, straight up. DJ Fluker's a Miami Dolphin." DJ Fluker tweeted at me, "That's fact, straight up," when I was talking about him to the Miami Dolphins. So, hey, it looks like to me that DJ Fluker wants to be back in Miami. Should the Dolphins bring DJ Fluker back? Type S for sign or type P for pass down in the comment section. Go down and chime in. Let me know what you think. It is the pinned comment on today's video. So when ad break comes, go down, chime in. Do you want the Dolphins to bring DJ Fluker back to Miami? King of Finland has the scoop. Per source, DJ Fluker has expressed real interest to return to the Miami Dolphins in 2023. The source said Fluker got his body right and would love to play for Miami. Fluker showcased his skills at Alabama's pro day with head coach Mike McDaniel and general manager Chris Grier in attendance. Miami has nothing to lose by giving DJ Fluker a shot. You could get him for very cheap, have him come in and compete for a roster spot. This is a low-risk, high-reward type of situation for a Dolphins team that really needs some depth on the offensive line, and they have familiarity with Fluker from his time with the Dolphins 2 years ago. He's in much better shape than he was 2 years ago. The transformation's impressive. The story is amazing. DJ Fluker, I think, deserves a shot, and hopefully the Miami Dolphins give him that shot to come back to Miami and compete for maybe a right tackle spot or maybe even left guard. He's versatile. We'll talk about his versatility here in a second. But first, Jalen Ramsey's a Miami Dolphin, as we all know. And you can go pre-order his jersey right now at chatsports.com/Ramsey. He announced on Twitter the other day that he is going to be number 5. So when you pre-order this jersey, the number 0 is not going to come to your doorstep. It's going to be the number 5, chatsports.com/Ramsey. You can be one of the first people to own a Jalen Ramsey Dolphins jersey, and that's pretty cool. Chatsports.com/Ramsey. That link in the comments and the description of today's video. Going back to this offensive line, look, they need more depth here. Brandon Shell might not be back. Greg Little's definitely gone. So right now, you really don't have a reliable backup tackle, right? Austin Jackson, they seem to have some confidence in him, but I think at the very least, the Dolphins should bring in a right tackle to compete with Austin Jackson, and we very much know that the Dolphins need a left guard very badly. And what I like about DJ Fluker is he offers flexibility. He's played a lot of guard in the National Football League. He's played a lot of tackle, specifically a right tackle in the National Football League. Taking a look at the career numbers here for Fluker, the veteran, over 2,300 snaps at right tackle, over 3,700 snaps at right guard. He also has experience playing left tackle, over 100 games played, over 90 starts. I'm telling you, this might make some sense to bring back Fluker to Miami. And I understand this experiment 2 years ago did not work, but he's in better shape now, and I think he's more determined now than ever before to get back in the National Football League. And in the words of Matthew McConaughey, there are those who say, you can't go back. Sometimes you've got to go back to actually move forward. And the Dolphins should do this. They should bring back DJ Fluker to Miami. Have him compete for a spot on this team. Again, this is a low-risk, high-reward signing. Chris Grier, Mike McDaniel in attendance at Fluker's Pro Day yesterday. Maybe they talked to him because DJ Fluker appears to have real interest in coming back to the Miami Dolphins. Let's get this trending. Type hashtag Fluker to Miami down in the comment section. Hey, the last time we did a campaign, it worked with Fangio to Miami. Now let's get DJ Fluker to Miami. Comment it below. Tweet it on Twitter. Hashtag Fluker to Miami. Add him on Twitter as well. Let's show him the love. Hashtag Fluker to Miami. Let's make this happen. And the Dolphins, of course, have been very aggressive in free agency, but for whatever reason haven't signed a reliable tackle. Jalen Ramsey, that trade was an absolute fleece of the Los Angeles Rams. They followed that up the next day, signing Mike White. David Long was an absolute steal. 2 years, $11 million. You also bring back Duke Riley. You bring back your top two running backs, Raheem Mostert and Jeff Wilson. You re-signed Kendall Lamb to a one-year deal. He'll compete for a spot on this roster. And then Deshaun Elliott, going to be the third safety. Freddie Swain, he was claimed off waivers from Seattle. Myles Gaskin, that was a little bit of a surprise bringing him back. Eric Saubert, a one-year deal. I really like the value there. He might be the second tight end on this roster. Nick Needham, one-year deal. Really love bringing him back. Dan Feeney, this is certainly growing on me, reading more about him. He might be a backup guard, might compete with Eichenberg for that starting job. Braxton Berrios, one-year deal, still waiting the full details there. Jerron Christian re-signed, as well as John Lovett, the backup fullback. Jake Bailey, you sign him. Don't know how I feel about letting Thomas Morstead walk. And Malik Reed, you sign him. He had a lot of success with Vic Fangio in Denver. And then you re-sign Andrew Van Ginkel. So a lot of moves, but Miami has got to do something about this offensive line. You cannot go in to training camp with Austin Jackson having no competition for the starting right tackle job. So maybe they'll sign DJ Fluker to compete with Austin Jackson for that job. What a story that would be. DJ Fluker earning a starting job in the National Football League again. I understand it's just a pro day. The guy was tossing some dudes around yesterday. I mean, he was looking really good at the Alabama Pro Day. Chris Grier and Mike McDaniel had a front row seat. If the Dolphins sign Fluker, we're going to make a video. We're trying to get him on the show. I'll keep you posted there. YouTube.com/Dolphins News. That's the sublink. Go and hit that subscribe button below.